Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. General Hospital spoilers are in for the week of June 2, 2025. Fans can expect Willow Tate Corinthos, Caitlin McMullen, and Michael Corinthos, Rory Gibson, to duke it out in court. Rick Lansing, Rick Hurst, Strongarms Alexis Davis, Nancy Lee Grahn. Plus, Trina Robinson, Tabiana Ali, defends Jocelyn Jacks, Eden McCoy. Fans know that Carly Spencer, Laura Wright, started the custody battle for Wiley Corinthos, Byron Weaver, and Amelia Corinthos, Serenity and Sequoia Morco Mack. But Michael is back to finish it. Diane Miller, Carolyn Hennessy, was able to get an emergency custody order allowing Michael to take the children. Michael will not let them go unless Willow dumps Drew Kane, Cameron Matheson. As the two head into court, a lot of bombshells could be dropped. In addition to all the scandals already on tape, Nina Reeves, Cynthia Watros, just learned that Michael is Sasha Gilmore Corbin's, Sophia Matson, baby daddy. If Nina exposes Sasha's secret, the pregnant woman could throw back Nina's own secret. Fans know that in Monday's episode, a preview clip shows Laura Collins, Jenny Francis, confronting Alexis about the missing $10 million from Ace Cassidy's, Joey, and Jay Clay estate. Fans know that Rick and Ava Jerome, Maura West, are blackmailing Alexis over Christina Corinthos Davis, Kate Mansi, secret crime. Alexis might give Laura a cover story, but that will only work for so long. So what is going to happen now? General Hospital spoilers for the week of June 2 reveal that Giovanni Palmieri, Giovanni Mazza, will return to Port Charles. After doing some thinking, the young man realizes he can't run from his problems. However, Gio does confront Sonny Corinthos, Morris Bernard. In a preview clip, Gio says from now on, he's doing things on his own. That sounds like Gio no longer wants Sonny's help paying for his education. Gio might think Sonny was in on the secret, but he was in the dark, just like most everyone. Fans will also see Rocco Falconeri, Finn Kerr, Ask Dante Falconeri, Dominic Zamprogna, and Lulu Spencer, Alexa Havens Bruning, some tough questions. Later, Lulu faces a rageful Brooklyn Quartermain, Amanda Seton. Trina will step in to defend Jocelyn. Meanwhile, Anna Devane, Finola Hughes, puts pressure on Jack Brennan, Chris McKenna. Later, Anna shares her suspicions with Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, Curtis Ashford, Donald Turner, and Portia Robinson. Brooke Kerr host a party, but things might not go smoothly. Plus, Cody Bell, Josh Kelly, gets closer to Molly Lansing Davis, Kristen Veganos. Welcome to a sizzling new week in Port Charles, where the courtroom sizzles, alliances shift like sand and claws. Both metaphorical and literal are unsheathed in dramatic fashion. The week of June 2 to 6 delivers emotional showdowns, legal pressure cookers, and one fierce confrontation that could change the course of several lives. Buckle up, because this is not the week to miss a single minute. Willow's court battle, custody chaos, and a test of faith. This week, the war over Wiley Corinthos heats up in ways Willow never could have imagined. On Monday, Willow braces for court with a brave face, but inside she's unraveling. The looming custody hearing between her and Nina has ignited old wounds and opened new ones. What began as a quiet tension between mother and daughter has evolved into a full-blown legal storm, and Willow is caught in the eye of it. Michael, stoic as ever, tries to reassure her. But Willow isn't sure what's worse, fighting her mother for Wiley or realizing that part of her still wants a relationship with Nina. When Deanne lays out their defense, she warns Willow, this case won't be won with emotion, it'll be won with precision. By Tuesday, the courtroom becomes a battleground. Nina shows up in full armor, flanked by Martin Gray, who wastes no time painting her as a reformed woman who only wants what's best for her grandson. Willow's expression barely changes, but her hands tremble beneath the table. Then the bombshell, Nina's legal team introduces evidence from Harmony's past and hints at Willow's questionable judgment. Willow flashes a glance at Michael, her eyes filled with disbelief. The past, it seems, won't stay buried. On Wednesday, Diane launches a fiery counterattack, reminding the court of Nina's role in tipping off the SEC and unleashing chaos on multiple lives. The gallery gasps. The judge calls for order. Nina's composed facade wavers just enough to make everyone wonder, has she already lost? But Willow is shaken. That night, alone at the Quartermain estate, she confides in Brooklyn that she's afraid she'll lose Wiley, not just legally but emotionally. What if he starts to see her as his real grandma, she whispers. Brooklyn, for once serious, replies. Then you fight harder. You're the one he knows. You're the one who's been there. By Friday, court resumes with dramatic testimony from Sonny. His words about Nina's instability and lies don't just support Willow's case, they cut Nina deeply. Her face hardens. This isn't just about custody anymore. For Nina, it's war. Alexis strong-armed. A Faustian bargain with the devil. While the court case dominates the headlines, Alexis Davis finds herself neck-deep in a political game with dangerous stakes. It all begins on Monday when Alexis receives a cryptic invitation to a private meeting with Fergus Byrne, the new head of the Port Charles Civil Oversight Committee. Byrne, charming on the outside but coiled like a snake within, makes Alexis a proposition. Support my agenda publicly in The Invader, and I'll fast-track your reinstatement to the New York bar. Alexis is stunned. After years of clawing her way back from disgrace, is she really being offered redemption, or a trap? Tuesday brings internal conflict. Gregory's recent death still haunts her, and she reflects on how hard he fought for ethics, even in the face of death. When she brings the offer to Sam, her daughter is livid. You don't sell your soul to get back what you lost. You earn it, Sam argues. But Alexis can't stop thinking about what she's lost, her legal voice, her ability to fight for justice. And now, here it is on a silver platter, with blood dripping from the edges. By Wednesday, Byrne ups the pressure. He leaks a story about Alexis being considered for reinstatement, forcing her hand. The editorial board is abuzz. Jordan confronts Alexis at Charlie's pub. Don't get into bed with this guy. He's not just shady, he's lethal. Despite the warnings, Alexis is tempted. On Thursday, she meets with Byrne again, hoping to renegotiate. Instead, he shows her damning information, a sealed police file that implicates someone close to her in a decades-old cold case. Do the right thing, he says with a chilling smile, or this becomes front-page news. By Friday, Alexis sits alone in her office at The Invader, the contract for her reinstatement in one hand, and the file about her loved one in the other. Her decision could destroy her or save her soul. Trina's claws. The Queen of Curtis Empire roars. Over at the Savoy, Trina Robinson discovers that power doesn't always come with grace, sometimes it comes with growls. The week begins innocently enough on Monday, with Trina preparing for a community art exhibit. But the calm shatters when Selena Wu pays a visit. With Curtis still recovering, Selena decides it's time to reclaim more of the Savoy's power, and she doesn't care who she has to bulldoze to do it. Trina, overhearing part of the conversation, steps in. With fire in her voice and Curtis' legacy in her heart, she makes it clear that she's not afraid of mobsters, deedles, or threats. My father built this place for the people, not for your poker games, she snaps. Selena is amused, but not impressed. You've got claws, girl. But can you use them? On Tuesday, the fallout begins. Portia, ever the overprotective mother, demands Trina step away from the Savoy entirely. This is not your war, she insists. But Trina disagrees. That place is a piece of my dad, and no one's stealing it while I'm here. By Wednesday, Trina enlists the help of Marshall, hoping to rally support from within. Meanwhile, Spencer returns unexpectedly, drawn by the scent of drama and his own unresolved feelings. He watches from the shadows as Trina delivers a fiery speech at the art event, declaring, We don't back down in Port Charles, not when it's family. On Thursday, Selena makes her next move. She sends a veiled threat Trina's way. A trashing of one of the club's side rooms with a single calling card left behind, a white orchid. Marshall knows the message well. That's her warning, he says gravely. The next time, it won't be symbolic. But Trina doesn't flinch. By Friday, she's arranged a press event at the Savoy. With cameras rolling and local officials watching, she announces a new youth art initiative in Curtis' name. The crowd cheers. Selena, watching from the shadows, knows she's been publicly boxed in. Later that night, Spencer confronts Trina. "You're fire and steel," he tells her. "But don't burn yourself trying to save everyone." "I'd rather burn than bow," Trina replies. Also this week in Port Charles, Anna gets closer to exposing Valentine's secret dealings, only to discover someone else has already beat her to the punch. Carly reaches out to Jason, warning him that Nina may be pulling legal strings behind the scenes. Ava and Jocelyn bond over heartbreak and vengeance, and Joss finally opens up about Dex's disappearance. TJ and Molly face a devastating blow in their surrogacy journey, forcing them to reevaluate their future. Coming next week, explosions and exposures. Next week teases even more chaos. Willow's case may reach a verdict, but the fallout could shatter more than just Nina. Alexis faces a reckoning, and Trina finds herself in Selena's direct crosshairs. Port Charles is never short on fireworks, and as summer rolls in, things are just starting to heat up. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our GH News 24 YouTube channel for more update news.